Hey y'all, welcome to the video. So this one is all about the 8 weeks. Um, every day to couple days, I would kind of give my thoughts on the workout that I did that day. So, like I said, that's the span of the 8 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's going to be a little bit of a longer video. But yeah, sit back and relax and hope you watch. So this day one is really just about me trying to well, this whole first week in general is just to kind of get my feet under me, see what I can do, and actually use the muscles I'm supposed to. Um, and kind of go from there. So like day one was great. I really tried to not use my back. It seems like a lot of times when I squat, especially like barbell, granted I didn't actually do barbell, but like in barbell squats, I really tend to use my back, and my back was really sore, literally like right after the exercise. So I went with something a little bit different. But in return, I didn't use my back. So that was like my big goal for day one of my lifting was to use my actual leg muscles and not my back muscles, especially on the squatting part and the deadlift part, and even a little bit of the leg press, because you can potentially use your back muscles if if the angle's not right on the seat and like all that. So it was great day one for me. So I totally forgot to record this today, but today was a off day, so that meant I didn't lift. However, it is still like a cardio day. So me, Jake, and the little man went on a little 30-minute run. It was easy peasy, that's it. And then I am also doing a little slight increase in, it's like a refeed day, so slight increase in what I am eating. But yeah, so, after yesterday's back workout, my back was super sore this morning, so that tells me I did a very good job of using my back muscles, especially my lats. Because in the past, what I've tried to do is like this quote unquote like ego lifting, where I would lift a lot of weight, but I would use more of my arms and not so much like my back muscles. So, me actually using my back muscles like made me actually feel pretty good, and I could feel it in the exercises as well. But yeah, so today was a chill cardio refeed day, and then tomorrow we're gonna get after it with some more lifting. All right, y'all, so today was another subbing day, and let me tell ya, even though it was a 2-hour early dismissal, it was awful today. Not because the kids were actually pretty decent. I was just like tired for a majority of the day. That's normally not like me. Like usually maybe by, I don't know, like 2 o'clock-ish, is when I start to get tired. But yeah, by like 11 o'clock, I was ready to take a nap, which is not like me. So this is going to be my savior today, hopefully. I'm feeling much better now after I took it, but hopefully, I think this is going to be a savior. So today, I think it's just a full leg day. So glutes, hamstrings, quads, and calves day today. So we gonna get after it a little bit. It's in the evening, so I'm hoping there's not a whole lot of people in the gym, so I can get a little bit of footage and stuff. But yeah, I'm feeling much better, so we're gonna go get this bread. Man, it is Saturday. I am ready to go. I don't know why. Maybe because I actually slept really good for a change. But this week, for the most part, I've been sleeping very good, so that's good. But since I worked out later last night, which meant I had my pump, pre-workout, excuse me, later, I can't have it this morning because on the directions it says to not take it within 24 hours. And I'm not gonna test it. So instead, I got me a energy drink, C4, frozen bombsicle, which is basically like blue raspberry, the same flavor that I drank with my pump. Because I didn't really want to get blueberry, because I drink it all the time now. But the gas station didn't really have like much. They had a whole bunch of like Red Bulls, which I don't drink. They have a whole bunch of Monsters, which I don't really drink. Bangs, I don't drink. So all I had was like Ghost, one Alani Nu, and the C4. And the Ghost I didn't have, and they didn't sound good. The other C4s didn't necessarily sound good. And the Alani Nu, I was like, I think I like that, but I just kind of breezed by that. So I got this instead. So we're gonna drink a little more of this. Probably why I got super excited to work out, because I'm drinking an energy drink. But we're gonna drink a little more of this. Go do probably like a 1 mile warm-up walk. Since it is a little bit earlier, my body hasn't been moving much, so I want to do a little bit more of a warm-up than normal. I normally only do like 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, but I'll do a whole mile on walking just to get my muscles together. And I think it's a full body day, so I'm not going to be like pushing a whole lot of strength, I don't think, today. It's going to be more of like 10-12 reps like yesterday was. But I'm excited because it's Saturday, it's football day, and then tomorrow I get a bike. Hopefully I'm going to try to bike with Mikey. But yeah, we're going to get this workout in, get done, and then enjoy the rest of my day with football. So today is Sunday, day 7, and it was a kind of a off day from lifting, but I still do cardio. So the original plan was to do a mini bike ride with little Mikey pulled in the like bike carrier, I guess. Well, it's like rained all day today, so instead of that, I just went to the gym and was going to do a bike there. Well, the bikes that I wanted to use, there's 3 of them, and 2 people were using them, and they're like really close together, so I didn't necessarily want to be like smushed in the middle. So I ended up just walking. I did basically 3 miles, which was like 58 minutes exactly, pretty much 58 minutes exactly. It was more of it was like a hills thing, so it was like an automatic thing where like automatically set where it'd go, up incline, down, up, whatever. So so I just did that for an hour and then chilled for the day, watched some football, hung out with the little man, and all that. But tomorrow is going to be a new week. We're going to continue to do well with our nutrition, with our lifting. We're going to lift heavy, and we're going to have fun doing it. Man, y'all, was that a fantastic workout today. I was very hesitant because I had to work today, and I only got like 6 hours of sleep, so not ideal. Little Mikey had a little bit of trouble last night, so only like 6 hours of sleep. I was tired definitely when I went to go pick him up, but I grabbed my pump, drank that, felt pretty good. And today was the leg day, so last week was kind of like a I would call like a baseline, and then it's kind of progressing up from there. Well, today I got into my squats, and I got to 50 pounds total, 25 on one side, 25 on the other. and I wanted to go up a little bit more in my second set, so I was trying to find the 5s so I could put like 10 extra total on it. I couldn't find the 5s, and I was like, you know what, like, let's just go for it. So I went for it, and I did 70 pounds for 6 reps for 2 sets, and I was like, hell yeah. So then it like progressively got better with each exercise, to point where the leg press, I was pressing 230, and I could, and you know where like your quad and like the hamstring kind of connect, I was like feeling it there. Like I was pushing so hard through my heels and my butt and my hamstrings that like I could feel it there, and I was like, I was kind of hoping it wasn't gonna pop, to be honest, but it didn't. We're here, we're fine, it was good. So super great workout, very shocked, very excited, but I do need to like put a complaint in here a little bit. So this weekend I bought some shirts, some little bit larger shirts, so I can wear them at the gym instead of wearing like my tight running shirts. I wanted like a little bit bigger t-shirts. Well, I got large. It was supposed to be large men's shirts, and let me tell you, them ain't large men's shirts. I mean, I know I'm not, super small, but I'm not like big either. And it was like comfy on my shoulders, my chest. It was, if I'd actually pull it all the way down, like over my butt, it was tight on my stomach. Like, it's not a large men's shirt. At that point, it's like a large women's shirt. Like, I hate how they make shirts now, because it's like kind of big here, sometimes not even big enough here, but then it goes like really tight in the stomach, so it's almost like a V. Like, I don't like it. So I'm about to probably cut the bottom part of my t-shirts, so one, they're not either sliding over my butt and making it tight, or just be tight around my stomach in general. So I think I might be doing some snipping, but I don't really want to do. But anyways, and then I did a mile walk on the treadmill. It was one of them like programs where you like go up and down the hills and stuff, which I think I might have to change my shoes for that, because my heel was bothering me a little bit. Now these were my running shoes at one point. They don't have a whole lot of miles on them. But with Hoka's, they tend to sit down, and your heel tends to sit down a little bit more. So it's really good for like my leg days, because I can really like push through my heels, through the middle of my foot type thing. However, I think they're a little bit too broken down for like the consistent, decently speedy walks that I do. So I'm probably gonna have to bring like a whole new set of shoes with me to the gym. But anyways, it's a good day today. I am starving. Was planning on going to the grocery store after working out, but I am starving, so I might do that after I eat. But yeah, great workout, great start to the week. So I just got done at the grocery store, and I just spent like $220. Holy shit. And a lot of the stuff was like, on the outside. I try to stay on the outside as much as possible. The only thing I got, I think, was like pasta and pancake mix. And like, other than that, like food wise, and other than that, everything was like on the outside. I'm like, holy shit. I mean, I did buy a lot. Some of it was Mikey's stuff. I gotta make sure he's fed and everything, but I think that's probably one of the more expensive trips that I've done. Besides going to Sam's Club. Like, Sam's Club's a whole nother story because right now I'm buying his formula from Sam's Club. So that's a whole nother story. But, like, Jesus. Grocery shopping ain't cheap. However, we haven't been going out as much, so I feel like in hindsight, you know, I am saving more money because we're not going outside and I'm eating healthier, so that helps. But yeah, it's like, good God. Anyways, gonna go home, shower, and then head to my parents' house because our washer and dryer went kaplooky. So, and since Jake's still not working, we're not gonna buy one until he's working and gets a paycheck. So we get to go to the parents' house, both grandparents' house, or his brother's house to do laundry. So we're picking my parents' house today since I haven't seen him for like a week. So yeah, not ideal. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. If we don't want to travel to parents' houses to do laundry, then we gotta do our own, because I don't necessarily trust the laundromats in my area. So it's like you got three options. You gotta either buy one now, go somewhere, go to a parent's house, a relative's house to do it, or you go to laundromat. So yeah, workout went great. Mainly shoulder day, so it's not necessarily a whole lot of increase in weight because I'm not pushing really hard, except for the shoulder press. But you know, increasing steadily every little bit, so that's all that matters, is there's progress. So yeah, good workout today. Alrighty guys, so it's Wednesday. Not ideal. Last night we lost electricity, and we didn't even know about it because we were at my parents' house doing laundry. As we were coming home, I got a notey that our system power failed for our ADT. I was like, well, that means we don't have electricity. So we got home, and at this point it's like, you know, time that MJ is supposed to start, you know, going to sleep. So we're like, well, what do we do? Because he's not old enough to, you know, sleep with a blanket. I was gonna say if he could just sleep with a blanket, like, wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But he's not old enough to sleep with a blanket, and I'd be worrying all night, and he'd probably be up on and off all night. So we ended up going to my parents-in-law's house, which was fine, but you know, it took him a while to get back to sleep because we were at, you know, grandparents' house. And then in turn, we didn't go to sleep super early. And then he woke up twice during the night. And then I was supposed to sub today, but because we were going to be an hour away from where I was supposed to sub, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So, didn't sub, didn't sleep well. And then I took my pre-workout, that pump, kind of early. So, hopefully that doesn't screw anything up, because Mikey fell asleep on me, and I had to wait until Jake got out of the office from his doing stuff. So not ideal, but today is back, and glutes, and today I will actually get to be able to do my entire glute workout, because last week little one was not doing too well in the daycare, so I got through one out of the 3 glute exercises, and they were like, yeah, come pick them up. So I just finished it at home, but didn't get as good of a workout in. So I'm gonna go in there. It's like 2 o'clock, so there's not a whole lot of people here, so I should be able to get on all the machines that I need to, get her done, go home, and then just chill out for the rest of the day. Because it's cold, it's chilly, so we can't go on walks, we can't really do anything with little one. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be positive. We're gonna have a good workout. So I did not enjoy myself tonight whatsoever. I kind of pushed myself to get it done a little bit quicker than probably what I should have. And I was not being intentional with the muscles that was supposed to work more so in like my squatting movements. So my left hip in particular was doing a lot of the lifting for me. So that hurts. That's uncomfortable. My knee kind of hurts too. So yeah, not great. I had to work today, so my workout had to be late. But, we did it. I got it done. Was it effective? I don't know. But learning for the next time, maybe if I'm a little bit more pushed for time, do it either another day or do it later. But yeah, we got it done. That's all that matters. Gonna go eat my protein shake, eat an actual meal. I think I'm making pizza tonight, so at least that's what we originally agreed to. But yeah, it was alright. Full body, full lower body. So, we got it done. That's all that matters. Checked off the box. Consistency. Hi guys, so I have actually been kind of forgetting to record the past couple of days. Just been kind of like distracted and stuff, but this week I changed my cardio and my full body workout, which was yesterday and today, because my mom wanted me to run with her, because she wants to do a 5K, running a 5K, and she needed some help pacing. So that was my job yesterday. We did 8 minutes running, 3 minutes walk. We did that for 3 sets. So Mom did great. She said she realized that she was going, a little too fast on these running days, so it was good that I helped her out, which was great. So I got my almost an hour, and it was like a total of 52 minutes. And then today was my full body day. It was okay. I don't think I quite warmed up enough on my first work for my first exercise. So it kind of threw everything off. My hips were pretty tight. So I'm not sure if I need to do more of a warm-up, like cardio warm-up, or if I need to stretch a little bit more for my warm-up, or what. But my guess is probably due to the fact that I did 0 warm-up sets before I started into my working sets. So my hip is a little irritated. So but it was okay. I still got everything else done. So let's see. So next week, I work a couple of days again. So we'll see how that goes. Incorporating, my exercising in with that as well. Probably gonna be a little bit tired because it's like a back-to-back days, but we're gonna push through it. It's gonna be great. And it's going to be Halloween next week, so that's going to be exciting. Not that we can really do anything with the little man, because like by the time trick-or-treating starts, it's time for him to get ready for bed. So it's not like we're going to be doing anything, but yeah, so good day, good week. I say good week. Alright guys, so I was going to do this in the car, but took a little man with me and he was a little fussy, so I'm going to do it now. But great start to the week. I was a little tired today. I subbed. So I did my workout after like 3, after he got done eating. It was a good day though. I really pushed myself. I probably did a wee bit too much ego lifting, because I can feel it in my back a little bit. So gotta kind of check myself on that. But it was a really good workout. So much so that my hips were hurting a little bit while I was walking. It wasn't. I think my hips were sore from lifting, and then whenever I was trying to do my walk-in afterwards, they was bothering me a little bit, so I just went a half mile. But something's better than nothing. So good day of training, and little man did a wonderful job. I didn't get no text message about he needs snuggles, nothing. So my post workout is this raw protein shake, chocolate. So I think this is the same stuff I've had before. Might be the same stuff I had before. I don't know. It tastes slightly different. But not bad. 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, 150 calories. So a good little way to get my protein in. But I got this at Sam's Club. I was actually really shocked. So if you're wanting something, if you like chocolate and you're looking to have something that's tastes decent and is protein, more protein related, definitely a good option. All right, y'all. So my workout today was shoulders, and let me tell you, I felt like a bad mama. I felt strong. I was lifting strong. I had to ask for a spotter for my shoulder presses, because getting the dumbbells from here to here at the start is a little difficult, and sometimes I have to arch my back, which then ends up kind of screwing up the whole set. So I asked for some spots, and I did great. I did 40 pounds today, only five reps and 4 reps, but I was still happy with that. And then everything else increased, so it was a wonderful day. I had a sub today again, so the kids weren't terrible. I didn't have to yell at them. Mikey is having a wonderful day as well, aren't you? Is you having a wonderful day? Are you having a good day? Yes, you is. Yay! Yes. Yes. So we are just winding down for the evening. You can see a little tail, that's Bolt. So we're just winding down. Hopefully he sleeps much better tonight than he did last night. Because Jake was up for an hour and a half with him, and then an hour later he woke up again. So for Jake's sake, I hope he sleeps a little bit better. But yeah, so all's good. Still doing great. Food is still going well. Today is the first day, and now going on 3 weeks that I've actually ate every single meal. I had my breakfast, my mid-snack, which is not exactly what that says, but it's still mid-snack, lunch, pre-workout. Now I'm having my post-workout shake, and then we have dinner, and once he goes to bed. So, yeah, great. Didn't get my cardio in. Wanted to get home because it was after 6. Wanted to get home. Yes, and help with the routine. But yeah, great day, good day, good day. Tomorrow I don't have to work, and tomorrow is Whoa! Is glutes and back day. So we're gonna be pushing some more weight. So we're gonna be good. Alright, hey y'all. It is Wednesday and we are baby free for the next 24 hours. So the grandparents have him for the day. It's kind of nice so I can do some stuff at home. Don't have to worry about him. But it is back and glutes day, so I'm hoping it goes a little better than last week. Really gonna focus on my back contractions, really using my back instead of my forearms, and then for my glutes, actually feeling it in my butt. Because last week I was trying to feel it out basically, since that was my first real week of doing glutes. So, but we're actually going to do cardio afterwards because I have all the time in the world. Well, not quite, but I can actually work out for a full 2 hours if I really want to. But we are energized with Alani Nu today. Since I had my pump a little less than 24 hours ago, I was like, yeah, I'm not taking that. So I just got me an energy drink instead. Got it at Kroger's, so it was like 2 for $5. So I got another one for maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Because tomorrow is going to be all cardio, so we'll see if Jake wants to run with me, or I just come here and bike, depending on the weather. Because right now it is raining. It's really gross. So yeah. But yeah, good day. Good day. Got my little piggies in. So doing something a little different. Sometimes I get tired of just pulling my hair back. So yeah, we're gonna get in the gym. We're gonna get her done. Alright guys, so it is crappy outside. As you can tell, it's raining. So normally I would work out in the afternoon, so I'd have my meal 2, which is like a snack, lunch number 3, and then a pre-workout snack, which is number 4. Yeah. But I just got done with my cardio session, just at 35 minutes, so I haven't eaten. I didn't eat my pre-workout because it's noon right now. So I did my workout earlier than, kind of normal. And then since I ate breakfast a little bit later, I didn't eat anything, so I gotta go to the store, get some applesauce and some crackers for a little man. Try to get some more food in his system than just formula, because he refused his 11 o'clock bottle before I left, which is not great. So gonna get some applesauce, some crackers. Hopefully that helps little man. He seems fine. He has been taking his nausea medicine that he had previously from previous, upset stomach. So we're using that. So it seems like that's helping him not throw up. However, he's not really eating much either. So we're just gonna take it by ear and hopefully he gets better. But yeah, we're gonna get that and we're gonna go home and we're gonna eat lunch because I am hungry. Alrighty guys, I just got my workout done. I didn't start till 6 and it's 6:40. I only did like half my workout because I didn't really want to come anyways, but I was like, let me go and do a little bit. Maybe I'll like get into it, but I couldn't get into it. Which I'm like exhausted and I didn't even like do that much, but I know it's because I basically haven't lifted since Wednesday. Because basically this whole week, essentially it's been a week, it's been a shit show. Little man got sick Wednesday. That's why we had to get him back from my parents' house. And then Thursday, more towards the late afternoon to evening, Jake got sick. And then Friday morning, I didn't feel super great. More so my stomach just really hurt, so I didn't lift on Friday. And then Saturday, I was gonna lift, but then I ended up going to the other grandparents' house, so it didn't lift. And then that evening, little man had a big injury, so I had to take him to the hospital. So I didn't get much sleep Saturday night. Didn't get a little bit better sleep last night. And then today, so I'm trying to deal with, little man and trying to make sure he's comfortable and getting everything he needs on top of, making sure he's getting the meds and eating, because he's not really eating his bottle much either. So I don't know, all of it's more mental stress, mental exhaustion than physical. So, but I did 2.5. I almost did in the entire third exercise. So I'm gonna say 2.5 out of 5 exercises today. So, something's better than nothing. I didn't feel super great. So I was like, you know what? Instead of proceeding to try to push myself even harder or do even more and hurt myself, I was like, we'll just cut it off. Because I'd rather do that than hurt myself. Because, I'd be even worse shape. So, I know, like, up to this point, it seems like, it's been great, wonderful, lifting wise, yes. Home wise, clearly after this week, not so much. When we're still dealing with Jake being furloughed because of the government shutdown. So yeah, it's been quite stressful, but like I said, for the most part, the working out has been great, except for today. So we will hopefully do a lot better tomorrow. I think we might be going to the Columbus Zoo either tomorrow or Wednesday, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go home, spend some time. Maybe little man hasn't gone to sleep yet. Maybe help daddy out a little bit, but yeah, so yeah. All right, new day, new lifting. It is cold. It is 8:30. I'm normally not here this early, but we have fun stuff to do today, so I kind of have to get in and out. So we'll see if I get my whole workout done in that perspective. But it is shoulder day, so it should go a lot faster and it should be a lot better. I got finishing some pump here. And yeah, we're gonna, it's a new day. We're gonna have more positivity. Yeah, we're gonna get done. All right, so we done. I got through the entire 5, well, technically 6 exercises. I'm happy. The weight wasn't really moving. In means of my weight didn't really go up today. The reps more so went a little up. But in hindsight, really the only 2 exercises that I can, like, I guess 3 exercises that I feel like I can really increase the weight is the shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder press, the lateral raises, not the rear delt exercise, especially because it's a small muscle, and I can easily make my back do the work instead of my shoulder, so that one's definitely a no. The front cable front raise, not really, because it goes up by 10, so it's kind of hard to increase, and again, small muscles, so you can't really lift a lot of the weight. And then I could do the it's a superset of the dumbbell curl and then the tricep press down. I could increase there, but so I mean, not like a whole lot of exercise I can increase weight, but I'm happy. I'm done. I didn't feel like I rushed myself too much, so that's good, but much better than last night, I will have to say that for sure. So we're gonna have fun today. Our plan is to go to the zoo, the Columbus Zoo, because they're with it being furloughed for over a month, they're allowing all military personnel that have their ID with them can get themselves and their family in, I think up to like 5 or something. So we're gonna go do that today. This past summer when we went, Mikey was so small that he couldn't really see anything. So hopefully this time it'll be a little bit more fun. He can actually see stuff. And it'll be good to see him, happy as well with what's been going on recently. So yeah, I better get home so we can go and get some stuff done before we leave. So peace. Alright, so that was just like the weirdest workout ever. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought it was like a full body upper day. And I don't even have that on my schedule. Like, what the heck? So, I originally took Mikey with me. Well, he was not having it within 15 minutes. So, I only got through one exercise. And then Jake came to pick him up, which I'm very grateful for, so I didn't have to, leave. But yeah, I had warmed up upper body to do an upper body workout, and I looked at my schedule and it says it's lower body. I was like, what the heck? So I did a quick lower body warm up, and then I got into it. And I was pushing weight pretty good. It was good. It was just for some reason I had a big brain fog. I don't know. And then the gym got new equipment, partially got new equipment, so the stuff's pretty nice. Pretty nice, I'll tell you. I don't use much of that. Won't use many of them machines. I like to use more of the free weight stuff. But yeah, just super weird. So, ooh, I should talk to that guy. But anyways, it was a good workout. Alright, so this morning I do not have a brain fart. We are going to do full body today. Quite chilly this morning, but we have some fun stuff to do today. We got to go to Baba and Papa's for a family get-together, which I'm super excited about. We're going to have pasta. But anyways, before we are working out, I am drinking a Alani Nu. Since I had my pump workout last evening, I can't have another one within 24 hours, so energy drink it is. So I'm gonna sip on this a little bit more, stretch, and we are gonna get this awesome extra workout in. Start of a new day. Pretty excited.